Okay, our next movie is Steven Spielberg's Minority Report, a masterful work infused with beautiful and haunting visuals, outstanding performances from Tom Cruise and a gifted supporting cast, and a story that challenges the mind and engages the spirit. Cruise plays Chief John Anderton, head of the elite pre-crime unit in Washington, D.C. in the year 2054. These people arrest murderers before they kill, thanks to the precogs, as they're known. They're three psychic beings kept in a pool of nutrient water. Anderton explains it all to a skeptical Justice Department official, played by Colin Farrell.
Why'd you catch that?
Because it was going to fall.
You're certain?
Yeah.
But it didn't fall. You caught it. The fact that you prevented it from happening doesn't change the fact that it was going to happen.
Anderton has always believed pre-crime is infallible, but when he begins to see cracks in the system, he visits the Hall of Containment, where would-be criminals are stored.
Look at them. Look at how peaceful they all seem. But on the inside, busy, busy, busy. Okey pokey. Now that is one bad man.
And that's Tim Blake Nelson as the manager of the lockup. Anderton's faith is further shaken when his own name is predicted as a murderer in the near future, and he goes on the run. Lois Smith plays the disturbed genius whose research led to the creation of the pre-crime unit. Now she opposes it.
If you manage to kill your victim, oh, why, that'll be the most spectacular public display of how pre-crime didn't work.
I'm not going to kill anybody. You said the Minority Report's destroyed.
The record is destroyed. The original report still exists.
Minority Report is based on a 1956 short story by the late Philip K. Dick, himself a troubled visionary whose science fiction has been the basis for the films Blade Runner and Total Recall. Screenwriters Scott Frank and John Cohen have expanded Dick's story into a spectacular sci-fi film noir, and the brilliant Spielberg and his special effects team have created a believable vision of the near future. In the world of Minority Report, scientific and technological advances have led to the almost complete elimination of murder in one city, but at the expense of all privacy and any notion of basic human rights. Your thoughts are enough to convict you.
This movie is a great movie. This is a brilliant movie. This is one of Spielberg's very best films, and he's a great filmmaker.
Right.
He puts together science fiction and crime and the personal problems of these people and the vision of this future. He marries special effects with actual practical sets and actual stunts, and he puts it all into a package that absolutely fascinated me from beginning to end. I love this movie.
It's one of those movies, you know, afterward you can pick it apart and say, well, did this happen this way or could it happen that way? But that's part of its brilliance, that it has you thinking about it so much afterward. And the cast, including Tom Cruise, again, continuing his streak, I think, of really excellent performances in fine films.
Expanding this section a little bit, I'd like to focus on two specific sequences. One is high-tech and the other is very, very simple. This is the high-tech scene, the scene where robotic spiders are used to search for warm-blooded bodies and check their retinal patterns to identify them. The spiders are computer-generated, but so well done, they lack the kind of jerky artificiality of a lot of CGI. But this building they're going through is not created on a computer. As complex as it is, this is a real physical set, but Spielberg did use a computer to design it.
Under authority of PC Section 6409, we are deploying spiders in interior complex.
Scanning. Keep your eyes open. Just stay still. Stay still, baby. Open your eyes. It's okay. I don't like it. Stay still. Stay still.
And now look carefully at this very brief shot.
I have to know. I have to find out what happened in my life.
Please.
Agatha, I'm not going to kill the man. I don't even know him.
That two-shot of the weekend precog, Samantha Morton looking one way and Tom Cruise looking the other way, grabbed me when I was watching the movie, and I couldn't forget it. It's very simple, just two actors in a close shot, but the composition and emotion are such that they summarize the whole movie up until then. My eyes were going left and right, you know, kind of mirroring their own confusion. That's why Spielberg is such a great director, not just because he's a master of all the new stuff, but because he begins in the classical style with story and characters.
Yeah, he really respects the strong writing in this adapted screenplay and actors. Samantha Morton, she can make the hairs on your arm go up just with her voice in this film.
Tom Cruise is wonderful in this film. Yeah. He absorbs that character, and you begin to identify with him as he's up against this situation where, you know, he's being framed in a world where to frame someone would be the perfect crime. because you can't get away with anything.
This movie succeeds on every level.